My name is Jeremy Smallwood, and I'm one of the lead advisors here with King. Today, we're going to be discussing a case study of a customer we had over the last 2 years. So this customer has 20 different dealerships in 3 different states, and they're very diverse as far as what they carry. They cover 7 different nameplates and different OEMs across these dealerships. The engagement we had with them covered a lot about their inventory, their DMS, and policies and procedures. Now, the situation when we came into the dealership, they had a lack of obsolescence knowledge. What was obsolescence? What causes obsolescence? And how do we fix it? They had a lack of DMS usage. How do we use the system properly to get the effect that we want from the DMS or the dealer management system? What computer system are we using? How does it work? How do we operate it? They really didn't have any set policies or procedures in place. They were doing no inventory reconciliation. They were not doing parts return processes. And they had a lot of non-stock parts coming into their inventory. Now, of course, by definition, a non-stock part is not something we want on our shelves. So they had quite a list of things we had to overcome and go through during this engagement. So what we did is the very first thing we did is they had to set standard policies and procedures. There had to be a reason why they wanted a certain outcome, why they wanted to do things a certain way. And those policies and procedures needed to be documented and they needed to be taught to. So that was our first step in the process, is getting those standard policies and procedures up to date, in writing, and enforced with the employees so that we could keep inventory integrity and do the things they wanted to do with the inventory. Now, once we had those standard policies and procedures in place, the next thing we had to do was go through the DMS integration with those policies and procedures. How can we use our dealership's computer system to help us adhere to and enforce those policies and procedures? Then we had to go into hands-on training. Now, again, the focus was on the inventory. So our hands-on training involved a lot of different areas. We had to go through cycle counts, lost sales recording, open order cleanup, no bin locations, no cost, negative on hands, non-stock parts, obsolescence, our turns, our fill rate, and our frozen capital. Once we went through all the hands-on training of those, then we had to implement specific inventory guides and daily routines in order for us to accomplish those things the correct way. Now, what impact did this have on the dealer? They standardized their inventory procedures at all locations. Their DMS usage eliminated excess manual work that they were doing. Their cycle counts and their inventories were done to ensure accuracy. Lost sales, order cleanup, and making sure that our inventory settings were correct in the DMS led to what we at Key like to say are the 5 R's of a parts department. Right part, right shelf, right quantity, right time, and at the right cost. Their turns increased, their fill rate increased, their obsolescence reduced dramatically, and their inventory performance improved. So the bottom line to this dealer, they reduced their obsolescence by over $1.4 million in less than 9 months. Now, this wasn't just throwing this obsolete inventory out. This is actually moving it, getting credit for it, selling it, transferring it to other dealer locations. It wasn't just getting rid of it. They actually were able to move $1.4 million worth of obsolete inventory. And with their correct policies and procedures implemented, they're keeping that obsolescence and those non-stock parts from coming into their inventory. So this is just one example of what Key can do for you and your dealership. For more information, please feel free to reach out to Jeremy at keyadvisors.com or keyadvisors.com and visit our website. You'll find videos, tutorials. We have a podcast. We have a lot of information on the website. So feel free to reach out anytime. We'd be more than glad to help you. Thank you.